Hi folks, this is the Grumpy Old Railroader, and this is the new cutoff trestle that we're putting in to expedite shipments of wood from the sawmill directly up to the iron mine. If you remember from previous videos, trains had to go down into the smelter and then turn around and come back up to the iron mine. Speaking of trains, what do we have here? Looks like we've got a mixed freight behind the Class 70 coming across our new trestle here. For the very first time, we have a train on this trestle. I just got this thing completed last night. Ah, here he comes. We're here at the sawmill, the Pine Valley Lumber Company, to be precise. And I'm just aghast. My pond was chock-a-block full of logs just not earlier this morning. We ran that lumber train 3 different times, and this thing has chewed every bit of it up. This is our second load of lumber going up to the iron mine, and we are going to cross our new trestle that we've built. We've got a 15-car train here with 5 cars of lumber and 10 cars of beams, so that gives me an equal number of beams and lumber. When we get up to the iron mine, then this will create 30 ore. We're going to use our new trestle that cuts off the smelter, so we can kind of have a more direct route from the sawmill to the ore mine, iron ore mine. I mean, you really have to push a lot of wood up into that iron ore mine to get it producing iron ore. So that's what this is about. It's not very prototypical, but it's kind of spectacular. It's about a small forest worth of lumber in that trestle. Once we come around, you'll see what I mean. You can kind of see I have cut a lot of trees down here, and primarily so you can see your train and see the switches behind you. It's kind of important to make sure, to know that switch is set properly when you're backing up. So anyway, we're coming to it. Let me start slowing down a bit here. Okay, I believe we're clear. Let's step down here and throw this switch. And we are clear all the way to the iron mine now. All right, here we go. Well, that switch is good. We just need to verify the switch for the cutoff is set up here. Coming across the little gorge here. Show you where we are on the map. Okay, switch is good. So here we go. I need to introduce my buddy Banana Pudding. Mr. Banana Pudding's out collecting the hopper train, and he's going to be following me up to the ore mine, because once we deliver this, we're going to have a good load of ore to come down. So this train's going to be coming down and heading back to the sawmill on the cutoff track here, and he's going to be heading back down to the smelter with a 12-car load of iron. So looking forward to getting the smelter cranked back up running rail. We've got some rail headed up to the coal mine. I think the train's sitting there waiting to head up to the coal mine. We moved it and got it out of the way. So the Class 70's all set up to head some rail up to the coal mine. And we're working on making sure we can continue to produce rail. So there we come. And this is the beginning of the trestle right here, and this thing is huge. That other little trestle you see, if we continue to through the left hand of that switch, that trestle is taking you down into the smelter. This is going to swing around and get us across the river and back, and joined up to the track that you see running in the far distance there, that's going up to the iron mine. So, wow. This trestle is a couple of levels high at certain points, especially when we come around the section that crosses the river over here. There's our ore train. No, that's the Class 70 there, waiting to head up to the. So it's backed in for the switchback to head up to the coal mine. I don't know where Mr. Banana is with the hopper train. I say he ought to be on this way. He probably got out of the smelter about the same time I did. So there he comes now. Wow, this is kind of nice. I need to go ahead and get out of the way where he can follow me up the hill. Very nice. I'm sure Mr. Banana waved at us, but we'll see more of him once we get up the hill here. He's going to help me unload this one. I just did start running 15-car trains up here. I was running 12-car trains. It's when you're coming up here, it's best to bring a number of cars divisible by 3 so that you can bring an equal number of beams and lumber. And since lumber put 6 on a car and beams 3 on a car, you know, that works out if you got a number of cars divisible by 3. So that's your math lesson for today, folks. There's what I call the knob. I guess that's the highest peak in the game. Still can't quite see the iron mine yet, but we're getting there. You can kind of see this little shelf that the developers put in to run a train down, and you can. I tried running my track down through there, but I was really trying to achieve a constant 3% grade, and that coming down that little shelf does not do that for you. So, and you can see how that flattens out. So then that means you're going to have a steeper grade elsewhere. So, and the train runs really nicely on 3%, 15 cars, and this little mobile charging right up the hill with it, no problem. We've had great success running these mobiles. I heard some folks are having problems with the mobiles, but I haven't had any problems with them. Yeah, this is the workhorse engine of Caney Creek Railroad. We've got two, and I'm planning to buy another one. That trestle you see in the distance, when I was experimenting with possibly running a line up that side of the canyon to achieve what we did with the trestle you see down below. The nice thing about that trestle that we put in, even though I really didn't want to put in that huge trestle like that, the nice thing about it is it lets the train hauling coal run direct from the coal mine to the ironworks without having to go down into the smelter and turn around and all that business. So, you know, once I decided that I was going to do that, it really kind of became clear to run the trestle the way I did instead of up this other side, which would have not have let me run a direct train like that. The coal mine and the ironworks are just almost entirely opposite ends of the railroad. So that's going to be a really nice long run. All right, let's see. Slowing down a little bit here. Probably need to put some wood in this thing. All right, let's see how we're doing. So there's the ore tipper, or pimple, whatever you call it, up above there. I believe it's tipper. Feel her pick up a little speed, we just hit the flat there. I think the entire train now is on level ground. As we come in up here, you can see kind of what with a very minimalist track layout here at the iron ore mine. Standard operations here to bring this train all the way past the unloading area. I believe we can drift from there. We come on in here, it's turned, and out at the end of the track here, you've got a turntable, and this turntable kind of does double duty. It turns the engine around so we can get it around to the other end of the train, and we can head downhill with the engine first. And it also serves to switch us over to the escape track there. All right, so we just need to set this train down and get her turned around. Okay, well, we got the engine turned around, so let's get up on this bad boy and get around the other end of this train and get her hooked up where we can unload these cars. Need to hurry it up. Banana's going to be up here with the hopper train any minute, and I need to be clear of this track where we've got someplace to put his train so we can work this other train. So I've got to get around here and get through the switch before he gets up here. You get on up here and switch this switch. We really need some switchmen and brakemen on the old Caney Creek Railroad. So please feel free. Whoops! Here comes, here comes old Banana now. I'm gonna be close. It's gonna be close, Banana. I haven't gotten clear of the escape track yet.
Oh, well, I'm going pretty slow here, so we'll...
Yeah, just kind of hold her down to a dull roar until I can get her around here. Once I get switched, I'll flip the switch back where you can come on. Well, once I'm clear, I'll flip the switch back where you can come on in and park it there on the escape track.
Did you hear the whistle? I couldn't... I don't know if you heard it or not.
Hit it again. I want to hear it. I'm barely hearing it now.
Yeah, I was trying to warn you a little bit. Yeah, I can hear yours.
I believe that's the warning. You just pull it and just wail on that sucker. That's the like.
Wail.
That's
Can
the
we
like.
wail? I'll wail.
Yeah, you just have to wail. Well, I think I've seen you, so the wailing you need
It's
for
gonna stay here until you switch the track the way I need to go.
the wailing is the wailing need is past, but you know, if you're enjoying yourself, that's what this is all about. So I hate to take that away from you. Woo! Let's back her up a little bit and let me get out of your way. Okay, I'm through the switch. Banana's bearing down on me there, getting a little anxious to get in here. So there he is. He's gonna throw the switch for me, and then he can pull forward. And let me slow up a little bit.
Right, you're clear. Right forward.
Get back here on the train.
Can you hook up to the train there? Or do you need...
Yeah, I'm good. You just come on in. All right, we need to just push back a little more and get that first one lined up. Let's watch Banana roll in here. Little bell action, that's nice. Oh, that's another one of my moguls. We got 3 moguls here. We got 2 and 1 on order. We got 1 on order. We're expecting delivery any day. It's going to be the number 6, Jeremiah.
All right, am I clear?
Yeah, you are clear. So, we need
Brakes
to...
on.
Yeah, if you want to come run this engine and I'll get to the unloading situation, and we'll be good. Good to go.
You know, it does look cool when we have all the hoppers. And
Yeah,
stuff.
it does. I like having 2 trains up here. This is cool.
As long as they're not too long, you can have 2 trains.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a 15-car train here, and we could easily have a 16-car train. Probably throw a little wood on her there. That's what I was going to do. Well, I was waiting on you to get there, but of course you got there.
Well, there's a little curse with this locomotive. If you try to operate it, you're probably going to forget to throw firewood in it.
Yeah.
Or your fireman's going to forget to throw firewood in it.
Yeah,
All right, you want me back up
we
first,
are
or
hiring
what?
some competent firemen if we could find any. We certainly would be interested in all
Go ahead
applicants.
And back up.
Yeah, come on
first.
back up. Let's knock off some of these beams. Let's see. We've got room for 16 beams, and we've got 15 that we need to unload. All right, you got a car. Slow up, slow up, slow up. Okay. Lock it down. That's good.
And I'll go ahead and start moving forward in a second.
Okay, yep, just start sliding her forward and we'll see how this goes. We're going to try to do a rolling unload here. Just if he keeps
Well,
her.
she wants to get moving, maybe. Are
Yeah,
there some brakes on somewhere?
well, the last car's got a brake on, but I don't think there's any other ones. You might check your tender brake. I think you got a good speed going right now. Beams are coming off.
I just got to remember as soon as I hit that curve that I need to.
Yeah, got to give it a little bit more hood split there, a little
So
more.
2 to 3 is good on the flat or on the straight here, and then I think I got to do 5 to go actually.
Okay, we've got 13 beams and we need to take 6 off, so that's going to be perfect. And then we can start taking lumber off and it'll start chewing these things up. Okay, we got room for 4 more and we only have to put off 3.
This switch ahead of us isn't set for me, so I need to jump it off the train here. A little dangerous.
Well, if she doesn't accelerate, we'll be okay. Hoping I'm going to be able to unload these.
Alright,
Yeah.
jump back into the engine here.
Yeah, it's a little too fast to unload. You're going to have to stop. You're going past. Yeah, she got just a little too fast.
Alright, you can back up.
Oh, I think I can do it right there. Just hang tight.
So 5 is a little bit too much, I guess.
There we go. Didn't want to start unloading it first. Okay, you can start going forward. Just see if we can do this nice and easy. Too fast, I think. Now she's coming off. That's good. Hold your speed. You're good.
Yeah, brakes. No, stop it. Come on.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
This, I really can, like, every time I try to do this, it changes how much I gotta do.
Well, you get more, the further you get into that curve, you know.
Come on. Only professional operations.
Yep. Okay, slow up a little bit. Alright, it's coming off. I hope it all gets off. Yeah, slow up a little bit. Okay, it's working. Whoa.
We gotta stop.
Yeah, because the beams are... That was the last one. I should have been watching where I had to unload the beams as well.
See,
That was my bad.
It's his fault, not mine.
Yeah, it is my bad. That's very true.
Let me
Okay,
know
you
when
got
to back up.
back 2 cars. Yeah, whenever you're ready. There you go. All right, if you take it slow, I'll try to unload these on the fly, and then you can just pull forward. All right, keep it coming. We got this one and 2 more to unload. And then, folks, we can get some ore in that train over there. This will only be the second load I've taken down with since I have 12 cars. All right, you're clear to forward. Everything's clear except the last 2 cars. So let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Three cars now. 2 cars. 1.5. 1 car. Keep it coming. Easy. A little faster than that. Okay.
Seems like a good speed to me.
Yep, they're coming off. So I think it's a good speed. Alright, last car coming off. There we go. So we just need to take it down the hill until we can get clear enough to work this hopper train.
Which is going to be quite a bit down the hill.
Yeah, the last time we did this, I only had a 12-car train here. So, yeah, you can take the engine all the way out, you know, across that trestle, and then there's a piece of flatland out there. On the other side of that flatland is where it starts down the grade, so.
Well, as soon as I'm clear of the switch, you could probably go ahead and start backing that engine up.
I'm dropping off at the switch so I can throw it. Yeah, if you just get down the engine down the very end of that flat spot, then lock everything down.
Like before the next trestle?
Yeah, just right where you can still get off on the land, but that should give us enough room because that's 12 cars. We'll find. We'll see. Let me get backing up, and we'll see if we got enough room here. Probably have to refire this thing. She might have enough steam pressure that she'll come on back. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we're still making steam, and we got a full firebox now, so we're good. I'm coming back.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely going to have to pull forward.
Well, let's see.
I'm going to get on the back of your train.
You know what I should have done? We should turn the engine around first.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
We should have. Then that would have left the turntable.
Fine, we can just do it how we do the wood train. Just turn around.
Yeah. Well, we can go ahead and load it pulling forward, and then, you know, we'll have everything we want.
I'm at the end of your train here, so.
All right, so you can.
I'll let you know if we're getting really close. But just kind of looking at this here, I feel like it is.
Okay. About 3-4 cars from clearing the switch.
We got room. Might be close.
If I quit falling off the engine. I really wish they'd do that idea of yours to make the lean button a momentary, where when you lean and then when you let go, it goes back to center. That makes so much more sense.
Like 3 cars to the end of my train.
Okay, we're just about clear.
2 cars. We start slowing down.
We're clear.
We're
clear.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, matter of fact, I could have stopped a little closer to the switch, actually.
Yeah, that was close.
All right. Well, then you got that train set down. You got your rear brake on and everything. So come on, Come on up and let's load some coal, because I definitely want you to run the engine and I'll do the loading. Whoops. Let's get this thing headed forward here. That might help a bit.
Yeah, so we'll just load it forward, then put the engine.
Yeah, we'll load it forward and then run around and pick her up and get her ready to come down the hill.
The switch once pass. Actually, no, you need me to.
Yeah, I need you to run the engine. This is definitely loading coal as a 2-person operation, if at all possible. I mean, I have done it by myself, but it's a little bit of a pain. You got to climb up on the car to load it.
Oh, well, good thing you're the one loading, because I can't see the things. Shoot.
Are you up? Okay, if you're up here, let
Yeah.
me get up on the first car. Okay, got about a car. Got a half car. Truck. Lock it down. Wait a minute, what do we got? What do we got? 175. It's really important, folks, when you're getting ready to start loading. Well, the first thing is, don't fall off the car. The second thing
It's like real life.
is
Don't
take
fall
note
off the
of,
car.
you see we've got 175 ore. So we want to stop this thing at 165 because it'll just keep dumping ore. We'll lose it. And we won't, but the car can only hold 10. So, oh man, if they change these things where they won't come down, what's going on? There we go. They've changed the way these things work a bit. If you click at the back of it, it'll go down, and if you click at the front, it goes up. Boy, as slow as they move, this is going to be a little dangerous. Whoa, it's already used too much. Come on, bring the things up. Gosh, you got to start early. So I just wasted 5 ore on this car. At 175, I managed to get them stopped at 160. And if you'll notice, it lags behind. This car is chock-a-block full, but... Whoa, well, how did that come down? $160.
I'm in the afternoon mode, so I can see.
Okay, well, I'll try not to hold that against you.
If I were you, I'd maybe like just
I'm
once it hits
trying.
the five mark, maybe just raise the other one.
Well, I've only got one down. Okay, so I raised that one too early. Let's see. It's only got 8 of 10 in it, so we've wasted a little bit now. Wasted more than... Yep, this is a little janky, I must say. It's just a little janky. They've changed these where they move so slow that it's really hard to get them on and off. All right, well, I believe we got 10 on that one. And we definitely should have 10 on this one because I put 15 in it. Yep. Okay, stop. Well, yep, stop. Boy.
It's gonna take a minute to fuel this whole train. You might want to cut.
Yeah, I'm going to stop trying to use both chutes because you can't get them back up fast enough. Anyway, folks, I think you get the idea of what we're doing here. We're going to head back down here with these two trains and get them where they're going. One's going to take the cutoff to the sawmill and the other one's going down to the smelters. So, thanks for joining us, and we will catch y'all next time. This is the Grumpy Old Railroader and Mr. Banana Pudding.